Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G and this is episode 92 of the University Challenge, and today we are aiming to try and bounce back from that Champions League disappointment in the last episode and qualify for the Europa League. We will be in our playoff against St. Gallen of Switzerland. We're doing both legs today and hopefully we can make it through to the Europa League for the first time and continue our adventures in Europe and try and build up the reputation of this club even more. We probably need to be in the Europa League to do that. Before we get into the team news, catch up on one game we played in the league. We drew 1-1 with Bohemians, a fully rotated team after the extra time in the Champions League and ahead of this Europa League tie, and Sottini put us ahead on 55 minutes. Will Lancashire then missed a penalty a minute later and Bohemians pulled back an equaliser which made it 1-1, and not too disappointed because we are still 20 points clear at the top of the table with 2 games in hand, and we actually play second hand St. Pat's in between both legs of this Europa League tie, so we could move to 23 points ahead if we win that tie. One other bit of news to catch up on is in relation to Kasper Nielsen. We have agreed a deal to sell Kasper to Elfsborg in Sweden for 475,000. Kasper was one of the players that was receiving a lot of bids, was unhappy and not moving to a better division, so we decided to sell him for 475,000 and he's been loaned back to us for the remainder of our season, so we can replace him at the end of the season. So that's the catch up done. Let's get to the team news for the first leg against St. Gallen. So here we are with the team for this first leg and we are at full strength, so we're going with our strongest 11. The only decision really was whether to go with Rhys Evans or Will Lancashire. For this first leg I am going with Rhys Evans, and let's hope he can repay the fate I have shown in him. So the team in full is Bonavie in goals, back 4 of Nielsen, Lamb, Jones and Andy Appin, midfield 3 of Shaw, Barras and Friesai, on the wings Malonga and McGlennan, and Rhys Evans up front. You may notice here on the side our morale isn't great, and that's mainly down to players not happy about being sold, and that is definitely been a problem in this season, and it may be something we'll have to rectify at the end of the season and maybe rebuild this team for season 8, but we'll worry about that in the future. Let's hope today we can focus on Europa League action and making the first leg successful at the Aviva. On the way here at the Aviva for this first leg of the playoff against St. Gallen, hopefully we can win tonight and take a lead to Switzerland. We didn't take a lead in the first leg of the Champions League and ended up costing us in the away tie, so hopefully we can rectify that tonight and win the first leg here at home against this Switzerland team that I expect to be good. Let's hope we can come out on top. 5 minutes gone here of the first half and it's 0-0. First highlight here as St. Gallen have a free kick and they cross field ball here and they pass it around. Been pretty even match in the early stages, possession pretty even and not much chances being created as St. Gallen go back to the goalkeeper and pass it around. Can we press them and put them under a bit of pressure? No, they pass through us here and they try and break us down, but we are pushing them back. They're not making great progress, which is good to see, and they go long and we force them into that long ball. Here's Lamb and he plays it to Jones. Now can we create some attack here? Malonga on the ball, plays the ball over the top towards Rhys Evans. He's through 1-on-1. Rhys Evans, can he score? He goes round the keeper, slots it home, and that's why he was picked. Is he onside? I think he is, yeah. Rhys Evans puts us 1-0 up here. Brilliant goal for us on 19 minutes. A touch of class here from Malonga with a beautiful ball over the top. Evans raced onto it and then showed good composure here to take it round the keeper and slot it home. That's a huge moment for us. With 19 minutes gone here at the Aviva, we're 1-0 up. Throw in here for St. Gallen. 27 minutes gone here, we're still 1-0 up and have controlled the game nicely since the goal. But here comes St. Gallen on the attack as they look to get back into this game, passing around nicely and get a ball out wide here to Fofana for them. And he will take on Andy Appin, who gets a foot in, and Rhys Evans then intercepts the ball back. So here's Rhys Evans on the ball. He's a bit isolated at the moment. He takes it to the byline. He's going to have to cut back. He finds Barras, who finds Justin Friesai, and he nods it home to put us 2-0 up here on 28 minutes. Justin's performances had dipped lately, but that's brilliant finish from him. Great play from Rhys Evans initially here. Won the ball back, ran to the byline, held it up nicely, then picked out Barras, who played a lovely cross. It's a great finish there from Justin Friesai, putting us 2-0 up here with 28 minutes gone, and this could put us in real control of this tie. Free kick here for us. Barras to take it. He crosses it in towards Andy Appin at the far post. but it's headed clear by St Gallen, and they come on the counter attack here. Gary Shaw with a good tackle. He's on a yellow card, he really had to make that count, and he did. Now he's on the ball here again. Shaw towards Conor McGlennon, who gets free. Can he get a cross in? Keeps the ball in play. Cross comes in towards Malonga. 3-0. Brilliant header from Malonga. And now this is looking really good for us now. 3-0 up in the first half of this tie. All came from that tackle from Gary Shaw. Then he picks out Conor McGlennon. Keeps the ball in play and gets a brilliant cross into the far post where Malonga heads it home. And with 36 minutes gone in this game, we're 3-0 up. Free kick for St Gallen as we enter the final minute of the first half here. 3-0 up. It's been a brilliant first half performance from us. Let's hope we're not going to concede right on half time here, as St Gallen passed the ball around again. Not looking too threatening at the moment, but could be only take one good ball. But they're just being put under pressure by us. Here they come though. Oh, we won it back brilliantly. Andy Appin here. Jones. Are we going to come on the counter? Barres. Andy Appin. Malonga gets turned. Can't. Oh, he loses possession there now. And here come St Gallen down this wing. But Andy Appin in again to win the ball. Brilliant from the left back. Freezeye picks out Barres onto Malonga. Here we come on the attack. Malonga taking on his man. He's got a bit of space. Malonga in towards Freezeye on the edge of the box. Back to Gary Shaw. Into Malonga. Oh, he's fired. Oh, he was offside. Offside Malonga. Good build-up play though there from us. Good play from Andy Appin to win the ball back initially, and then we played around nicely. Sadly, Malonga was offside as we come towards half-time here. And there is the half-time whistle. It's been a great first half from us. 3-0 up here, and very close to finishing off this tie in the first leg. Goals from Evans, Freezeye and Malonga giving us this lead, and let's hope we can build on it in the second half. Back on the way here at the Aviva, as I said, 3-0 up and looking to build on this lead. If we can hold on here and not concede, we would really have 1 foot in the Europa League phase, and it would be a great achievement to get over the disappointment of that Champions League defeat and make it into the Europa League for the first time. 48 minutes gone here. It's 3-0 to us. Ball back with Bonnaby here, and he boots it long towards Rhys Evans, who gets up there and wins the header down to Malonga. Malonga gets turned. Barres, ball over the top towards Conor McGlennon. Takes it down. Here's Conor McGlennon bringing it through. McGlennon crossed field. Oh, no one there for us. It's cleared by St Gallen. Good chance created there, but sadly no one there to tap it home. And with 50 minutes gone, it stays 3-0 to us. Free kick for us here. Liam Ravenhill to take it. He's just come onto the pitch for Barres, who was getting tired, so we try and get fresh legs in midfield. But here comes St Gallen on a counter attack, and one man up on his own. We've plenty back, but don't seem to be making much effort to win the ball back. And here comes St Gallen on the attack. Ball in towards their winger, but Andy Appin cut it out. Now Lamb boots it clear. Can Malonga get on the end of this? Can't get there. And St Gallen come on the attack again. Ball played through down the line, and Malonga reads that and gets there. Here we come. Malonga to Gary Shaw. He's a bit of space into Ravenhill. Picks a lovely ball out to Will Lancashire, who's come on for Rhys Evans. Back to Freezeye. Brings it forward. Freezeye plays the ball through. Conor McGlennon 1-on-1 with the keeper. Oh, hits the post. Lancashire taps it home though. Is he onside? He is. Brilliant. We are 4-0 up here. Will Lancashire off the bench to put us 4-0 up there. Great play in the build-up from Lancashire initially here. Back to Freezeye. Brought forward. Lovely through ball for Conor McGlennon. 1-on-1 with the keeper. He hits the post, and Lancashire is there to tap it home. 66 minutes gone here, and we're 4-0 up. Goal kick for us here. Bonnaby to take, and he kicks it out to Cameron Ledwich, who's on for Andy Appin. And back to Jones, building an attack here. Lamb goes across to Conor McGlennon here, who has a bit of space to run into. Goes infield. Lovely play from the winger. Here's Malonga, and he's got options here with Liam Ravenhill. He's got a few men if he can cross it. He doesn't get the cross in quick enough, and he loses possession then. Not great play from Liam Ravenhill there, but we try and put the pressure on here and win the ball back. We don't quite do it. St Gallen coming on the attack, and get so easily forward here. This is not great from us, and a shot from distance goes over. Bonneville was scrambling a bit there, but thankfully it is over, and we now head in towards injury time at the end of this game. There'll be 3 minutes of that, and it looks like it's going to be a 4-0 win for us in the first leg, which puts us in a very comfortable position ahead of that trip to Switzerland. We do play St Pat's in the league in the meantime. That will be a rotated team for sure. We can afford that with a 20-point lead and 2 games in hand. So rest up players for that second leg to make sure there's no collapse. But as we get to the remaining seconds of this first leg, we're waiting for the full-time whistle, and what has been an excellent performance from us to hopefully put us 1 foot into the Europa League. There is the final whistle we win 4-0 here and take control of this tie, going ahead to Switzerland for that second leg. Goals from Evans, Friesau, Malonga and Lancashire, putting us in control ahead of the second leg. So here we are on the day of the second leg in Switzerland, and before we get into the team, just to catch up on that league game against St. Pat's, we drew 0-0 with a fully rotated team. Not a great performance. We dominated the game, had plenty of chances to win it, but just couldn't take them. Will Lancashire missed a few, and we had to settle for a point. That keeps us 20 points ahead at the top of the table with 2 games in hand, so it's only a matter of time before we win the title. So that is more or less in the bag to do 3 in a row. Probably the bigger news to come this week though is that Justin Friesau has decided to stay at the club and has signed a new contract, so he's now under a 4-year contract with us. So that's great news, and hopefully that means an improvement in his performance now, especially in this second leg. He will be starting in the midfield. So the team in full is Bonnevie in goals, back 4 of Nielsen, Lamb, Jones and Andy Appen, midfield 3 of Shaw, Barras and Friesau. On the wings it's Malonga and McGlennon. Up front it's Rhys Evans, and Rhys Evans has just been called up to the Northern Ireland squad for the first time, so a big moment for him, and let's hope he marks it with a goal in this second leg. So let's get to kick-off in Switzerland. So on the way here in Switzerland with a 4-0 lead from the first leg, and the main thing here is not to concede early and get through the first 20 minutes. Don't give them any route back into this tie, and make sure we're in the Europa League for the first time. Would be a great response to that disappointment in the Champions League. But here we go, early highlight. St. Gallen with a free kick in towards the edge of the box. It's cleared initially, but comes back to do the taker. Rhys Evans trying to close him down. Can we defend here and stay strong and hold on? And we're pushing them back a bit now. Can we get men out and get into our shape? We can. Conor McGlennon wins the ball back. Now he brings it forward. Conor McGlennon going down the wing, beats his man easily. Great run here from Conor McGlennon. This is brilliant from the winger. Can he get across in? He can. Oh, it's cleared. Falls to Nielsen on the edge of the box here. Casper Nielsen takes the shot. Hits the crossbar. Falls to Malonga, but it's cleared. Oh, great chance created. Casper Nielsen hitting the crossbar there. And we nearly had a goal inside the first 5 minutes. But after 5 minutes, it's 0-0 here on the night. 4-0 to us on aggregate. Corner kick for us here. Barras to take it on the half-hour mark. Goes to the far post. Jones can't get to it, and Conor McGlennon picks it up. Friesau on the edge of the box. Gets past his man initially. Can he get to the byline? He can't cross. Holds it up, and their keeper comes out and takes it. So disappointing cross there from Friesau. What will the St. Gallen do now? The goalkeeper going to go long here, it would seem, and he does. Can we win the header? Nielsen gets up and heads it down to Gary Shaw. Back to Nielsen, over to Andy Yap, and good play here. Can we now build an attack? Malonga is forced to go back to Jones, who takes possession into Barras. Over to Andy Yappen, brings it forward. Can Malonga make a run here? He can. Barras through to Malonga. Ball over the top. Malonga's through. He gets it and slots it home. Julian Malonga puts us 1-0 up here just after the half-hour mark, and that is the tie done and dusted now. St. Gallen need 5 goals in the remaining hour of this game just to bring it to extra time. Great play here. Andy Appen, Barras, a lovely ball over the top. Malonga took it down and slots it past their keeper. Great finish from the winger. He really has found his goal scoring touch this season. With 31 minutes gone off this game, it's 1-0 on the night, 5-0 to us on aggregate. Throw in for St. Gallen here on the halfway line. A minute to go off this first half. And here they come, beating Nielsen down the wing here quite easily. And he gets back though, but we're still under pressure here. St. Gallen, ball on the edge of the box and fires in. And they're level on the night here just before half time. 1-1 on the night, 5-1 to us on aggregate. Not great defending from us there initially. Casper Nielsen beaten too easily here. And then he got back, but just too much space then on the edge of the box. Were able to play it across, and then a great strike from their man, beating Bonnevie in goals, and they are back in this game on the night anyway. Still need 4 more to bring it to extra time, but that will give them a boost just before half time. We will need to be on our guard for the second half, because they'll start all guns blazing for sure, but that 4-goal lead is still there, and we are ticking down the last few seconds off the first half, and there it is. So 1-1 at half time. We took the lead, but we threw it away just before half time, but still in a very comfortable position. 5-1 up on aggregate, and we just need to see the second half out. Second half on the way here, 1-1 and 5-1 on aggregate, so we are in a very strong position. It would take a really big collapse for us not to be into the Europa League now. Just need to stay strong, and hopefully we can withstand the pressure that's going to come from them early in the second half. But I'd say their heads will drop if we can just not concede another one. here in Switzerland. 3 minutes gone off this second half. It's 1-1 on the night, 5-1 to us on aggregate. Corner kick here for St Gallen. 51 minutes gone of the game. They go towards the far post. It's headed clear. And can we push them out now? We don't want to let them rebuild their attack here. But they are doing it. They're passing around nicely. Good passing. We get a foot in. McLennan, Friesai then loses the ball. Looked like we were going about to counter-attack. Lamb takes it down. Nielsen. McLennan. Now maybe we can counter-attack. McLennan to Nielsen. Plays it infield to Barres. He's got a bit of space here. Barres goes back to Nielsen. And we calm things down a bit. Barres. Oh, he loses possession, but Gary Shaw in, then fires it straight at a St Gallen player. And now we are opened up here. This is a great chance for St Gallen, and it's 2-1 on the night. That was poor play in the midfield from Barres and Shaw. And that allows St Gallen to take the lead. Barres initially lost the ball. Shaw got it back, but then just fired it straight at Barres. And then we were opened up then. And good finish from their striker past Bonavie in goals. 52 minutes gone here. We're 2-1 down on the night, but still 5-2 up on aggregate. Oh, kick-off highlight. This could be either good or a disaster for us. Here we go, Bonavie in goals. Lamb out to Nielsen. Now pass it around nicely. McGlennon, you have space, brings it infield. Good run from Conor McGlennon. Barres has Andy Appin out there if he wants him. Just about gets there. Malonga plays the ball over the top. And it's headed down by their centre back. Barres wins it back. Shaw over the top towards Malonga. He gets onto it. Malonga, he loses possession. Way too easy there. And here comes St Gallen on the counter attack, but we win it back. Friesai to Jones, to Andy Appin. Over the top towards Evans. He can't win it, but it falls to Friesai into Conor McGlennon. He's through. Conor McGlennon. Yes! Brilliant. Conor McGlennon equalises on the night. We respond instantly to going behind. Conor McGlennon with his 50th goal for UCD. That is a huge goal in just get us back level on the tie and make sure there is no mighty comeback from St Gallen. It's a bit scrappy here initially. Friesai though got it down, played through McGlennon, one-on-one with the keeper, and he didn't take the chance in the first leg, but this time he fires it into the roof of the net. 54 minutes gone here, 2-2 on the night, 6-2 on aggregate. Cameron Ledwidge here with the throw-in. He's only just on the pitch. Malonga takes it down, and here's Ravenhill, another substitution. Sotini also on. And Will Lancashire on up front, Dennis Nolan on the right wing. So we've made our substitutions, freshen things up and make sure we finish this game strong. Here's Barres with the ball over the top for Lancashire. True, good defending there from St Gallen. Malonga still on it though, can he get a cross in? Malonga towards Friesai, it's headed clear by St Gallen. Ledwidge will pick it up here and into Barres. Back to Ledwidge, bit of space for the left back. Gets to the byline, can he get a cross in? No, it's blocked. Comes all the way across field though. Not worth. Is this a penalty? Oh, we seem to be going to VAR here, are we? We are. We have a penalty check. This is how we know it didn't seem to be a penalty. No penalty though. Don't know why there was a VAR check there. It is a free kick, but that is the end of the highlight. 65 minutes gone in the game. 2-2 on the night. 6-2 on aggregate. So a slightly unusual moment here. We have scored through Justin Friesai, but the highlight didn't show. So we are 3-2 up here on the night. Justin Friesai with a goal on 74 minutes. We are 7-2 up on aggregate. Can't describe the goal as I didn't even see it. There was a cheer from the crowd and then a goal went in. So we are 3-2 up on the night. 7-2 up on aggregate. Cameron Ledwidge on the ball here. Goes back to Malonga, but it's cut out by St Gallen. And they boot it long as they try and come on a counter attack here. This game for them is petering out, but they'd like to get level on the night. But we intercept through Friesai. Ball over the top for Dennis Nolan. He's through here. Dennis Nolan, he's got Lancashire with him. In towards Will Lancashire, and he finishes it off. Brilliant finish from the striker. And we go 4-2 up now. That Justin Friesai goal put us 3-2 up. Will Lancashire there with an excellent finish to put us 4-2 up. And that's 8-2 on aggregate. And a comfortable win in both legs now. Friesai with the ball over the top to Dennis Nolan. He had a lot of space. And he picks out Will Lancashire with a great finish past the goalkeeper. And with 10 minutes remaining in this game, we're going through to the Europa League. Throw in here Casper Nielsen to take it down to Liam Ravenhill. Back to Nielsen, gets the cross in towards Lancashire, but he can't get his head to it. Will it fall to Barres? It doesn't. And St Gallen now come on the counter attack, but they've only got one man up. And he is doing well here. Fofana, great run from him. Fofana, brilliant from Fofana here. That is brilliant. Straight up Bonavie at the end though, but what a run that was from Fofana for St Gallen. And if they'd done more of that in this game, we would have been under a lot more pressure. But we're into injury time here, just a minute away from going into the Europa League for the first time. It means we will have played in all 3 European competitions at UCD, although we would have rather been in the Champions League again. At least we have main draw European football this season, and the Europa League will be a step up for our reputation as well and keep our coefficient rising. The referee looks at his watch, and there is the final whistle. We win here in Switzerland 4-2. Goals from Malonga, McGlennon, Farizai and Lancashire. We win 8-2 on aggregate, and we're in the Europa League. So there we have it, into the Europa League for the first time, making up for the disappointment slightly of the Champions League exit. We're in the Europa League main draw, and we have some big fixtures to come in it. Marseille at home, West Ham away, so we'll be going to the Olympic Stadium to take on West Ham. Rennes of France away, Hoffenheim at home, and a couple of other good games. Astana there, who we played before. So some tough games. Could we pull off a shock and get through again? Need to be in that top 24 if we're going to get to the knockout playoff. Let's hope we can perform as well as we did in the Champions League last season. We do receive 2.93 million for qualifying for the Europa League. It is a lot less than the Champions League last season, but it is some money in to the club and does cover the season in terms of our spending. So good moment here at the club, and lots of big games to look forward to. And in the next episode we will start our Europa League adventure by playing Marseille at home, and we will also take on Cork City in the league, because that could be the game when we wrap up the title. So the next episode we could become league champions for the third year in a row and then start our Europa League adventure. If you did enjoy today's video, please drop it a like. It'll really help the video to be seen more and hopefully for the channel to grow more. If you want to join us on this journey, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That way you won't miss any videos. Videos are posted Monday to Friday 6 PM Irish time, and subscribing is the best way not to miss any of them. If you want to catch up on anything, don't forget to hit the playlist on the channel. Everything is there to catch up on, and it does appear on the screen at the end of this video. So until the next video, when we could wrap up the title and start our Europa League adventure, please take it easy.